Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Van Basten was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen.
And Romario! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Oh, what has happened here? He's through and all alone! Oh, he's had a hit! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the pass is intercepted. Van Basten, over to the left, and the flag has stayed down. Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Osimhen did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Jordi Alba. Roberto Carlos. Jordi Alba. Picked out brilliantly. Tries to get it clear. And he's really put himself on the line here. Beckham, the regular corner taker.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
Yumba. Oh, shooting chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Beckham plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Van Basten.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Roberto Carlos. Ljungberg. Jordi Alba. Cross deflected behind for a corner. So, third corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Beckenbauer. Quality ball. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Messi. Romario. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff proves just a little bit too strong. Ljungberg. Opts to play it back. He's having a go! And for a moment, time stood still.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Beckenbauer. Here's Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Scholes. He could be in here. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That comes as a mighty relief. Cruyff shapes to shoot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's another chance. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay. Cruyff really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Beckham. And it's Jordi Alba. Nice control. Oh, played through for the wide man. There's no flag.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Some really good... He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Beckham. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, he's got that all wrong and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Ball on the spot. Can he? And they've turned it round. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And we hit half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Scholes! Scholes! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. He rises! Really well taken goal. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So all square and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Beckham.
Look, it's a run defence.
Terrific header! And he's done it!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Madrid and Romario! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Scholes! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been knocked clear. So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Costa Curta. He's played him through. White deals with that comfortably. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Madrid get their fourth corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. Ljungberg. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And they're quick to get it back.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
No, that's been intercepted. White. Ball is over the line. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Puyol spots it and intercepts. Gullit does really well to win the ball there. Great ball and he's in here! That's a little off target. Costa Curta. Van Basten. Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. And here's Romario. And Romario! So close to drawing level.
That had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself.
Substitution on the field, number 4.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Gullit. Number 16, Scholes.
Great
Messi.
defending, strong and determined.
Number 22,
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Morientes. Number 27, Serginho. Number
Roberto
18,
Carlos.
Yamal.
Gently done.
Number
Now it's
14,
Mbappe.
Mbappe. Substitution.
Now it's Mbappe. He's through here. That is great defending, so alert. Jordi Alba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Big header! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is quite a battle.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Puyol. Yamal just eases him off the ball. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
4 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
reclaimed it in a trice. Now, what about a counter-attack? Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Well timed, excellent interception. Roberto Carlos. And the shot! Haaland! That is brilliant! And that has raised the roof! That was easy, almost too easy.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And he's gone to chip it! No. So that's it, it is all over. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.